Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy aka Mans12 here, coming to you guys with some nice little Battlefield footage. I never really did get a chance to do this, actually. I meant to do this a while ago, but basically, what you guys going to be watching today, you're going to be staring at my desktop for the next 10 minutes. No, I'm just playing with you. But I'm just going to show you guys my Battlefield stats as of now. I never did get a chance to do this. I've been max level for the past 2 weeks or so. And, you know, I always do this. I always show my stats and everything, my final stats when I hit max level. So let's get into it because I got a lot of stuff to show you guys on Battlefield. So let's move on to my profile. This is my profile as of now. Max rank 120. That's just my highlight skill, Division 1, New York. My skill is at 732. This changes a lot because you know, skill is a really skill stat is a really hit or miss. It's really miscalculated on this game. I don't like how it works. I preferred it back in Battlefield 3, where if you killed a player who was better than you, you gained a lot of skill. If you died by a player who had less skill than you, you would lose a lot of skill. But in this game, they changed it, and it's all over the place. I don't know how they did it, but you know, this number changes. Sometimes it goes to 600. Sometimes it goes. This is the highest it's ever been, 732. The highest it can go to is 1,000. Last week I had it at like 400. The week before that it was at 500. So this goes all over the place, but generally the skill always stays around 500 to 600. KD 2.78, score per minute 1,462, kill per minute 1.25. That's actually really good for this game. Amount of kills 20,425. Score over 16 million. Time played 272, really nice as well. Wins 70% wins. That's like a 2.12 win-loss ratio, I believe. Squad score, that's basically all the score I get when I'm playing in a squad, 1 million. Really nice there. See, I got my shadow emblem, and that's my profile and everything. Dog tags, running the Phantom dog tag with my Jamaican dog tag. 23 service stars with assault, 7 with engineer, 22 with support, 3 with snipers because I don't really snipe that much, and 4 with commander when I'm really bored and just feel like playing on my iPad. As far as campaign, I didn't finish campaign yet. I did it, but it erased the data like 3 times, so no big deal. That's all my completions with everything. Moving on to stats. Excuse me. 33 service stars. This is my baby. This is my favorite weapon. My competitive setup. One of my favorite weapons in the entire game. Moving down, you got the AWS, Ace-23, M60. These are all really weapons that I use. Currently, the most guns that I'm using more often now are the MG4, the AK-5C, and the Scar Age. I actually started using the M16 now as well, and you guys will start seeing that in my gameplays. Kills per minute, these are actually really good as well. Surprisingly, my kill per minute with the guns is higher than my actual kill per minute in the game, because I was actually really bad at this game when I first started, so you know, no big deal. Vehicles, main battle tank, got about 1,300 kills with the tank. I'm more of a ground vehicle more than an air vehicle. I prefer running around with the fast attack boats as well. That's another thing I started using a lot. And the infantry fighting vehicles, this is another thing I love using. Really great. Anti-air, I haven't really started using this. I actually just started using the anti-air like a couple days ago. Not really a fan of this thing, but you know, whenever it's around, I tend to pick it up, just see what it can do. AC-130, I don't really use. Stealth jets, scouts. The only reason why I have some progress in the scout and I almost have a service star is because I'm repairing my boy Killer whenever he's in a scout. I tend to repair him a lot when I'm in there. Attack jets, starting to use the jets a little bit more. Let's see, details. These are my actual stats, like how much score I have with everything, how many dog tags I've taken. My actual KD is about a 2.12, I believe, and you guys will see that later on because I reset my stats. And for those that don't know, when you reset your stats, it only resets your score per minute, your KD, and I think that's about it. I think your kill per minute as well. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so because I'm pretty sure that would have been higher. But moving on to unlocks. I pretty much got everything unlocked. Just this weapon, you know, from campaign I haven't unlocked yet. Shotguns I haven't really touched on that much because I'm not going to use the shotguns until I get the Dial 12. It's probably the most overpowered shotgun in the game next to the QBS and the maybe the 870, but I'm not a fan of the 870 because it's really inconsistent, especially with the current state of the netcode. LMGs, I got all the LMGs unlocked. M249 once again from the campaign. Don't really use PDWs that much, but if I did use the PDWs, I'd probably be using the maybe the MP7 or the PP2000, one of those guns. Not really a fan of them, but I really want to unlock the PDWR. That seems like a pretty good one that everybody's using. DMRs, I just started using DMRs. SKS, probably the most overpowered DMR in the entire game. Move on to sniper rifles. SRR-61, don't really snipe that much. I want to unlock the gold magnum. I might have to go into like an empty server just to do that challenge because it's a retarded challenge. I don't even remember what it was, something like that. It's like Eagle's Nest. Let me check this out. Yeah, it was something really stupid. You have to jump on like the tower or something like that, and my internet's running really slow right now. But yeah, you gotta jump on the tower or something like that. Yeah, you gotta snipe 5 players from the tower, and then you get a sniper rifle ribbon. I think that was changed because I remember you had to get on top of the tower, like landed it from a parachute or something like that, but that's nothing really too important. FYJS, haven't unlocked it. SR338, garbage gun, don't even waste your time. Pistols, I got all the pistols unlocked. I did the shortcut thing with this one. MP443 is probably one of my favorite pistols next to the SW40, but we'll see. It might be the Deagle might be my favorite once that comes out for the DLC. Grenades, Argo Impact, most overpowered. V40 minis used to be overpowered, but you know they're still really good that you could spam them. My knives, I got all the knives unlocked except for these two. Precision I didn't get yet, surprisingly. Machete, I believe that's from campaign, and the shank is from campaign as well. Don't really use any of these. Airburst is my baby. I use this to get those little clowns off of that glitch on Operation Locker. This thing is absolutely deadly. I love the Airburst. It's one of the most versatile explosives on this entire game. So, moving on to my loadout. I'm not going to show dog tags because no one really cares about those. This is my current loadout. M16A4. This is what I'm using as of now. It's actually a really good gun. I actually liked it. I loved it back in Battlefield 3, and I love it in this game. Didn't really use it because I was always using the overpowered weapons, but now I'm starting to use it. Engineer, I got the Ace-21. This is a really good weapon as well. Presets, I do have a few presets. Like I said, the M416 and Ace-23. Those are presets that I have in case, you know, some tryhard joins the game and I want to slap him real quick. Just to put him in his place. Support, I'm running the MG4 as of now. I might change this to, like, you know, maybe some other LMG in the game. We'll see. But as of now, this generally stays as it is. The Pig, Rambo, that's the M60 setup, and the AWS is another setup that I use for the tryhards. Recon, don't really snipe that much, like I said, but if I did, I'd probably be running the SKS. I named it such a cod finger because, you know, you just spam the trigger button with this setup. And my tanks, I call this one the A-Team. This is the setup for the tanks that I use. I use the, what do I use on this? I use the AP shell. Might try out the HE shell because I hear it's got some pretty heavy payload, but the bullet drop on that thing is insane. Sabot, I used to use the Sabot a lot, but I feel like it's not doing as much damage. I use the coaxial HMG because this thing kills in about 2-3 hits. Active protection is a must in case those jets trying to lock onto you. Optics, thermal optics, reactive armor. Reactive armor is really good. I think everybody uses reactive armor by now. Starburst snow, I don't really care about camos that much, but I use whenever I have a gunner. I got the gunner proximity scan in case anybody's trying to see for you. This is by far the best setup. Gunner thermal, use those also. Make sure I save that. Let's say infantry fighting vehicles. This one changes a lot. Don't ever use the canister shell. You will never catch me. I don't even know what this thing does. Actually, let me see what this thing does. 525 million tungsten balls. I think that's just like a overpowered shotgun for infantry fighting vehicle. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but it's pretty useless. I don't like it that much. Always go with the 25s when it comes to the infantry fighting vehicles. I don't even know what this is. The T shell, whatever that is, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as a 25 without an explosive payload, but it has a pretty fast velocity. Tow missile, I used to use the Zuni rockets, but I started using the tow missile because, you know, sometimes I run into those tanks and there's nothing I can do about it with the Zunis. I mean, they do work, but sometimes it's not enough to cut it. So the tow missile puts out some pretty heavy damage against those other people. Reactive armor is a must. Thermal's a must. Proximity scan for those C4 clowns, and the thermal sight as well. Moving on to assignments. I have all these assignments completed, just a select few I don't really have. Most of these I don't care about, you know, Blade, Commander, and stuff like that. All that other jazz. I'm almost done with this one. I should be done with this one soon. Yeah. Need like 5 more medals to complete this gun. You'll never catch me using this. I just want to unlock guns and start using stuff, you know, just to clear it out. Some of these challenges, one for infantry fighting vehicle matter. I'm actually about to get this one, land warrior. Matter of fact, we're gonna track that. We're gonna put that there. Keep track of that one. Just keep track of that. Awards. I have a ton of medals when it comes to medic. I love running the medic. It's just so much fun. So many points that fly up on your screen. I got the battle tank medal as well, but 29 medals with the medic and 4 with the defibs. Just got this one like last week. Let's see, game mode. I love to play Conquest. Conquest again. I might start playing Rush more often, because that seems to be another game mode that I could get into. I'm just more of a Conquest person because I just love the rush of captain flags and everything. You guys already know, tons of headshot medals. Assault rifles are my babies on this game. Carbines, you know, snipers, don't really use these. I'm about to get this. I might just complete this once just to get that completed for you guys. LMGs, I got a ton of these. Might get the DMR medal. Pistol's going to take me a while. Try to join a pistol only server. We'll see what happens. Main battle tank, about to get the infantry fighting vehicle. I'll probably get that later this afternoon during my stream. Kill assist, got a ton of those. Squad wipes, ton of those. Avengers, saviors, spotting, ace, and MVP, got a ton of those as well. Commander, might do this later on. You know, commander is really boring on this game. I'm not a fan of it, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see, what else haven't I showed you guys? Leaderboards. A lot of people question whether I was #1 in New York because they never see my stats. Well, now you get a chance to see them. My skill as of now, 732, still ranked #1 in New York. See you guys, that's in New York City right now. Moving on to the state of New York, still ranked #1. United States, I'm ranked #8 as of now. And worldwide, I'm pretty sure I'm ranked like I think I'm like 35 or something like that worldwide. You know, this rank goes up and down. I was like #7 yesterday, and then it just like went down a little bit. Score, got a ton of score. You know, nothing compared to these people who play 24/7. Like this dude right here, 77 million. Jesus, dude, what are you doing with your life? Score per minute. This is actually different from my regular score per minute, because when you reset your stats, it only resets the stats on your profile. It doesn't reset your leaderboard stats. So my actual score per minute is at 1029.85, but my profile shows like a 1400. It'll go up because double XP is tomorrow. Accuracy 13.2 because I do like to suppress a lot. My kill death ratio is a 2.12. That is my real KD ratio. It's a 2.7 because I reset my stats like I said, but your leaderboard stats do not reset. Win-loss ratio 2.05. That doesn't change at all. Let me see. When am I ranked for score per minute? I don't even remember. Let me check. Yeah, ranked number 13 right now. See, if it did reset my leaderboard stats, let me check. Pretty sure that's higher. Let me just check this real quick. Yeah, if it did reset, I would be ranked #1 because I have a 1462, and the top player in New York has a 1200. Yeah, I'd definitely be ranked #1 in New York for score per minute, but, you know, it doesn't reset your leaderboards on that. Records, Killing Machine, 130. This is actually slightly wrong because I got like a 200 plus and it didn't save it for some reason. I don't know why, but I could show you guys that if you guys want to see it. Vehicle Destroyer, that's actually a 22, but for some reason that actually did get reset when I reset my stat. So that's a 22, but on this game it says an 8. I'll do my best to try and beat it. Bullseye King, headshots in a round, 31. I think I was using a DMR that game. Handgun, don't really use these. Rifle Expert, 117 kills in a single game with that. Ranked #3. Carbine kills, most carbines in a game, or most carbine kills in a game, nothing too extravagant. Snipers, don't really snipe like I said. Ranked #1 in New York for most LMG kills in a round, 126 kills. Road King, 34. That was actually like 52, but like I said, reset stats. Don't pilot at all. Don't really use the helo. The boats, just started using the boat, so nothing too extravagant, like 23. Let's see, best assault, you know, nothing really too important there. Kits, don't think you guys really care about that. Assault rifles, don't really care about that as well. Vehicles, you just saw all those, but that's pretty much about it. I'll show you guys the servers that I play on a lot. Some of my favorite servers that I play on are Locker 24/7, and this one I don't really play on that much because it's too many tickets for me. It gets really boring after a while when you play on like a 3,000 ticket server. That's like an hour-long game sometimes, and it gets boring. But for some reason, TFA server is not on this list because I guess it's empty right now. But I do play on the TFA server a lot. Trying to see if it's listed in here. No, it's not listed in here. Sometimes I play some domination, maybe some team deathmatch with a couple friends, but other than that, guys, that's about it. I'll show you my platoon. You guys already know this. The crew, That's Schwanch clan right there. And Forgotten Alliance is the clan that I run with a couple guys of mine. Pretty active, ranked 21 leaders. Killer Mix is the founder, but me and a couple other guys lead it as well because Killer Mix is still running his own clan. Let's see, members. We got a ton of members in here. Got about 30 right now, 32 I think. Recruitment, if you guys want to apply for the clan, just let me know and I will accept you. This is the community roster. The competitive roster is more based for people who are hardcore at this game and everything. But other than that, guys, that's about it. Don't really have much else to show you. If I missed anything, please let me know. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. You guys can add me as a friend if you want. I guess I'll show you guys my PC profile because I don't think you guys really saw that. Or actually, no, I'm not going to show the PC profile. That's my PC profile. I'll go more in-depth with this later on once I hit max rank. But other than that, guys, it's your boy AK signing out, and peace.